one of your parents or both your parents or whatever have not been in your life, you may relate to some of the things that I am saying in this video. When you have abandonment issues, you may become very clingy. And the reason why you become clingy is because you are trying to get someone else to fill that void within yourself. You're trying to get someone else to make you happy. And in reality, it's insane to try to go that route, although we do it very often unconsciously, because you cannot control anyone else outside of yourself. And a lot of times we get in these relationships or these situationships and we try to make a person do what we want to satisfy that love or that happiness and to fill that void. And when that doesn't happen, then this is when the inner child kicks in, because the inner child is desiring that love. But I do want to say that the love that your inner child is looking for comes from yourself, or should come from yourself. When we were children, of course, we looked to our parents to give us that love and attention, and when we didn't receive it, we became very disappointed, and we responded in the best way that we knew how. But now that we are adults, we can give ourselves the love that we didn't get when we were children. And this is how you heal the inner child. Okay? So one thing that I realized, with my father being in and out of my life, after so many disappointments of coming or saying he's going to come and not showing up, or just not showing up, period, but I'm still desiring to have a relationship with my dad. I just, one of the ways that I kind of cope with that was to pretend that I didn't care. And I did that to believe that I was protecting myself. If I don't care, then I can't get hurt, right? But in reality, I was just suppressing the real emotions, which was I love my dad and I want a relationship with my dad. And so, like I said, one thing I just did to deal with it was to pretend I didn't care. And I carry that on throughout my life, especially in relationships. If something isn't going my way after a while, if something was planned and it didn't follow through, and we constantly are trying to do something and it's not following through, I would definitely immediately catch an attitude like, okay, whatever, I don't even give a fuck. You know what I mean? But in reality, I really do, because if I did, I wouldn't have said that, right? So that is a clear indication that your inner child is being activated. It is a response to disappointment. And it doesn't have to be like that. Everybody has free will to do whatever it is that they please. And everybody has their own shit going on too. So you can't put chains on yourself or other people just to get your way, or to, I guess, not to necessarily get your way, but we do this in what's the word? We are pretty much trying to control the situation, trying to control life, and we can't. There are some things that we can control, but there are some things that we can't. And when it includes another person, we definitely cannot control that. So it's just best that we allow freedom, not only for them, but for ourselves too, because what you are doing is you are imprisoning yourself by trying to change someone else. So when you get to realizing and observing your own inner child and your own trauma responses to your inner child, I would encourage you to take a step back, and take some deep breaths. Get to a space of calmness so that you can think clearly. When you are overtaken with your emotions, it's very hard to think anything outside of how you feel. And when it comes to trauma, how you feel isn't as accurate as we may think it is. We definitely feeling unworthy, feeling unloved is definitely accurate, but it isn't accurate to the current reality of the situation that we are experiencing. The situation is just a reflection to trigger that emotion.